Boxes for sale. Never be a salesman, I'll tell you that. I'm just making a quick video. I have to glue my headset back together again because the boom is falling off this time, and last time the other thing was cracked, and I really just don't want to buy another one, and I don't know who even makes a good one. Maybe for sale or something. I'm still fat. Getting a little better. I still have to test out this car and get the stuff out. Whitey's pinging. Well, number one, it's super humid outside. And it's hot. I don't know if someone's putting shit in my gas tank or what, or it's just the weather, but it's pinging off the line sometimes. It starts idling low, chuggling a little bit, and then it pings out the line, which is weird. Then it clears up, and it goes fine. It's not like a low fuel pressure thing, but something's weird on it. I'll figure it out. It all started basically more so when I changed the alternator, because that I have this a stock GM Mexico alternator, which are now China, and I took off the Power Master one because it started smoking. The Power Master one's in like 5 pieces underneath this car still. But yeah, don't be a salesman in this world because you're just gonna fail, especially these days. People don't have money or they don't know what they're getting into. It's just a pain. I'm tired of selling stuff. Hey, look at the box wall over there. Look at that, a little better. It's shrinking. Tell you everything like a problem. You throw a number at it. Usually it's 7. Anything at the problem here. It's 7. It's 7 items too many. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted 7 just now. Like the vacuum. That 7. It's always 7. I'm telling you. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the buckets 7. It's always 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's 6 over there. But it's always a cluster of 6 or 7 things which are in the way. And if you remove it, it's fine. This car is a piece of shit, but I don't care about it. I'm not fixing anything anymore. I'm not putting labor into any vehicles, kind of running them into the ground. What else is it? Who's that? Ver. I like your name, Ver. Ver. What else? Every time I go to Walmart, right? With the Hot Wheels cars, it seems like they did a dump. And I just missed it. Sometimes they have stuff out. And I actually find cool stuff, which is nice. Not always, though. So what was I even going to talk about? I don't know. Oh, yeah, being a salesman. Oh, it's hell. And reselling your crap. Or reselling crap to people. And then making times with people. You know, people are so picky they don't have money. Or they just don't show up. Or they think that the item's totally different than what it is. They don't read the ad. What was the... Oh, you see, that was the red flag with the bike man. The red flag with the bike man was he started off as still available. That's what it is. Still available. And in my ad, it says like 16 times, if the ad is up, the item is still available. But I still said, yes, the item is still available. Do you want it? Send a number. Because I wanted to get rid of the freaking bike. I want $100. But I have to wait for the other guy. Hopefully he still shows up. And he's still interested. Some guy I've been going back and forth with for the past like 3 months. And he said he's supposed to be here in August. August has passed. Um, and yeah, he hasn't shown up yet. I'm gonna go ride him maybe. I don't know. We're gonna send the bike to the scrap iron yard. Yeah, being a salesman sucks. You're waiting on people to go give you money and make money. It's just bullshit. Exchange of crap. Better off doing like exchange of service, like repair service or transport service, something like that, instead of actually goods. The scrapyard's good. You know, scrapyard, you sell your shit to the scrapyard is great. How are you going? Are you going? Are you what? I don't even know what you're saying. I ain't doing alright. I'm freaking poor. And every opportunity here sucks. I was talking to, I just made a comment. There's a YouTube channel like Pyro something, or like SoCal Towman. I watch him. He's like one of my favorite videos of people towing cars now. He's uploading a lot more than he used to. But the other tow channels is total freaking bullshit. I'm not even gonna mention their names to badmouth people, but I you can probably figure out who they are. But some of those big channels too even commented years ago on my stuff. But anyway, he says he gets what the hell on the freaking tow truck. It's $2.90 an hour when it's California Highway Patrol, like a crash or something. So if you have a truck in California and you would go to a scene on the highway, you get $290 an hour. And that's pretty much what those things are. When someone wrecks their car bed and it's blocking the highway, you get an hourly pay for that. For the, and I don't know who they're giving its bill, their insurance company, the person that owns the car, or something like that. Yeah, Junk SS. I know what scrap metal sells for, really. What about a couple nuts and bolts? So anyway, yeah, you can make a shitload of money with a truck. It's crazy. I was looking at older internationals today, but there's really nothing out there. Ritchie Brothers auctions has some trucks. I don't know if they're any good though. They probably all run into the ground. You never know. I think I actually might have better luck looking for a truck in New Jersey. Every job sucks, man. Well, the tow truck job, I would have got hired on this shit, but I can't do it. It's 12-hour shifts, and you have to go out in these floods that are so common now over here, and like fish cars out with floods. And you use some app on your own phone, and it like was glitchy with mine. It seemed to work better with the other guy who had an iPhone. So that kind of sucked. And what else I didn't like about it? I don't know, 12-hour shifts. You get like $21 an hour, and there were no benefits and other bullshit. Not that I think you would get benefits anyway. But yeah, the 12-hour shifts really just screwed it. Yeah, street pharmacy is good. Everyone's driving around smoking drugs around here. It's bad. When you drive your car, especially these old cars, all it is just you smell the smell coming through all the time from people smoking stuff. It's horrible. But yeah, no, every job is just a lot of hours or other bullshit related to it. It gets annoying. And then you have these mundane jobs, which I actually applied to, like Amazon, like being Amazon delivery man. Like, that's a pretty freaking easy job. You drive the freaking van, you go to people's houses, you drop them pucks. You go to the next one, you drop them pucks. You know? So, okay, you are probably soliciting something over there. So anyway, it's a bot. What are these bots? Well, at least bots are actually showing on his channel, which is good. Usually there's no action or anything that's going on. But yeah, there's just a lot of BS attached to basically every position now. No, actually Walmart's not hiring here. Believe it or not, they are not. There's nothing open for this area. I looked because the manager at like the auto thing, they make like a lot of money. They make like $28 an hour or something. It's just not bad for Walmart, but they make yeah, for like the automotive thing. And I think the oil change guy makes like freaking like 17.80 or an hour or something. Miss Cars from Michigan. Screw Michigan. Michigan, this is a weird place. All the freaks are here from Michigan and the state, and they drive around in circles. Well, they'll be back actually. What is it? September, right? Isn't it September like now or today? That means the freaking season time is here too. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. And the seasonal clowns are going to be back here, wrecking the roads and the traffic. I totally forgot about that. So I really have to burn out this fuel in this car, like ASAP, before the snowbirds come back. I totally forgot about that. I was thinking about that too, going into the freaking transportation field again, about the seasonal people. There are some around mom and pop. The only problem is here is this heat. Do you even know how hot and humid it is here? It is horrible. Like if you just were working in a shop open, it's horrible. And then your toolbox rots out and your tools rust because it's just that humid. You can grease them, oil them, doesn't matter. They start rusting. So it's bad. and then the cars you bring in are rain soaked and you get pissed on by water. I actually worked in an AC shop for 3 months before they laid everyone off. Even that was shit. The cars that came in were red hot. So you got to dump the oil and the fluid, you burn yourself on every single one. And the cars have been sitting outside for like 3 hours, and things are still red hot. Change belts, you're putting your hand up, you slip, you're right up against a timing cover or something, you freaking burn yourself. I got burn scars all over my freaking hands from that bullshit over the years. From freaking hot cars, just all over the place. I have burn scars when you start looking close. And, it's bullshit. I'm tired of it. So, I don't know. I just say to, actually, where is this thing? You see that? You see that right there? Look up pressure washing businesses and what some people get per hour. You can charge jobs by hour or just a whole job like a driveway or something. So I'm really, really considering because I already have that. And it's like an okay machine. What is it? Like 3,200 and 2.8 gallons per minute. So you want over 2.5 gallons per minute. So that does it. It's a Honda GX engine. It burns like no fuel. And the pump's kind of crappy. It's probably going to blow up, but you can put a better pump on it. So I was thinking about that and starting a pressure washing business. I don't know. No, I was thinking about this. I think I can make about $80 an hour doing pressure washing. But I need to file a $195 LLC, so then I have my own legitimate business. And you need an insurance policy, and then it's like bullshit. Maybe like some business cards or something like that. Or business cards is funny. Did I ever tell you a story? I probably didn't. Maybe I did. I have a lot of stories about some company that I was going to that was recycling other people's business cards. They had their company. I don't know if they were printed or they were just handwritten. I forget, but it was one or the other. I can't remember correctly. But I remember I flipped it around. It was someone else's business card. They said an X card, and they were recycling someone's business card, and that's how they rolled. And I was doing the same fucking shit. It was really, really funny. So, uh, yeah, but then you gotta take the trash. You see, I live in an HOA, so if I work after hours, I'm fucked. I'm gonna have a load full of trash. So I'm very, very limited to what I can do. But yeah, if I had a like a trash business or even like a junk removal business, yeah, but I need a place to offload it. I could get like another storage unit, 10 by 10. They're like $75 a month, and use that as the offload place. I don't know, but I think that the landfill is really, really far away. It's like probably, I don't know, 15 miles, something that way, and then 15 miles back. And then the line to in that place is worse than a scrap iron yard. And you go there to the scale and everything. It takes too long. It's not cost effective. I'm thinking pressure washing business though. I don't know. It's a lot of people doing it, but who knows? I seen signs in the road to get like $85 for like a walkway, like maybe like 120 for a driveway now. I don't know. Tempted. If it doesn't work out and you don't get any business, you can just quit. It doesn't cost you nothing. What the thing is, you got to get back your insurance cost and your $195 LLC fee. So once you have that back, you're making money. And I guess that's a write-off. That was a business expense. Yeah, I watch SWRNC. He's kind of freaking out about everything, about the quality of things and his living conditions and everything else. My friend Pete replies to your emails and comments, which is cool too, and your questions about car paint. I emailed him a couple times. Actually, yeah, stand-up guy, because they take the time out of their day to go write you like what products you need and stuff. So, his eBay. I have eBay, but eBay isn't selling much. eBay is so expensive now, and it like the fees. It's just weird. I think I did what did I do? I don't know, probably like $120 on eBay, in the last couple days. That's even useless crap that I don't need. I gotta part out that computer and put it on eBay, and I got boards for computer stuff and put it on eBay, and I don't know. eBay is only cost effective, I tell people, if you get the item for free. Like this computer, or people give you stuff, you know. It's only cost effective. You find something in a dumpster that's still good. Where on eBay? I want to buy a used engine on eBay. I was always thinking about a 350 engine and having one, but I'll probably just keep my 305. You know, if my 305 blows up, I'll just rebuild my 305. I don't care. It's the original engine anyway. Well, like an Apollo SS, like this. These things are fairly easy to steal. 700 is kind of a lot for a throttle body engine. Because think about it, you can get a whole used truck, scrap value, and you can give someone about $300 for it, $280, $300, and they'll take it. And then you get the whole truck and the engine. So kind of like you're better off just putting out like a junk car removal ad and just denying everyone of their junk car until you find the vehicle that you want. I was thinking about it was I want a van, like a 2500 Chevy Cargo van or GMC Savannah. So I was thinking about putting a junk car ad out and just waiting until or maybe even put the junk car ad out like exclusively like we buy vans. We buy vans, like we're looking for vans. And then people are like, oh yeah, I gotta work van. And then you can have like a bunch of Chevy Cargo vans, and then you could probably make one out of like three. That's decent. You know, just keep on getting them for scrap value and make one van out of all of them. So usually all white, and they got all the same parts. Yeah, you can't find and since the whole cash for clunkers things, older engines have been harder to find. There's just nothing really out there anymore. Even these cars, you don't see them anymore in the junkyard. GMT 400s are finally like drying up in junkyards after being around forever in junkyards. I still need a lot of GMT 400 parts. Fastback window D-bodies are weird. Like, what was the NASCAR window in the back? They had the Pontiac and the Monte Carlo. I think that was it. I was like that. The Grand Prix. Yeah, it's a lot. I think back in the day the junkyard was selling 350s for like $300. Unknown. Maybe you had like a warranty on it. Yeah. I scrap everything. Half the shit that I scrap still works, but nobody wants to buy it. And I found it for free. So I go, hey, I found it for free. I might as well make $1 on it. So in the scrapyard it goes. I had like a lot of good little small engines and stuff that worked just fine. I had a little Honda engine that wound up going to the scrap iron yard. I just couldn't keep it. Had no room. Yeah, I haven't been to the junkyard in a very long time. Last time I was out there close to the junkyard, I asked them if they needed anyone to go run the truck. And I'm still tempted to do that. Run the tow truck at the junkyard. You go out and you pick up the junk cars. It's like 7 miles away. I think it starts at like maybe like $18 an hour or something. It's not, you know, anything to snooze at, but it's okay. It's better than what I used to get. Oh yeah, that's what Resto Dan did. No, Resto Dan on YouTube, he had a 4-door 57 and he made it into a 2-door convertible. And it has like 400,000 miles on it now. I think you could do that now though on a 57 4-door with those repop parts. Ever see people made 2 doors in these cars? It was like so ugly looking. It's like a 2-door Impala. Like a couple people made them. They made the door about like this long. It's ugly looking. And then they like made a little window, like the back window is like custom made to here. It looks like ass. I think there was like one custom made. Wasn't a fan. You know, not everything's four-door now anyway, so what the hell's the big deal? People complain about it. Four-door, four-door. It's kind of annoying because that's all you see at the car shows is two-door cars when there were four-door variants. Everyone just junked the four doors. Yeah, there's this dude who had a Caprice. He had a light blue Caprice, then he junked it, 9C1. Real nice car up top, completely rotted on the bottom. And then he had I think he still has it. He had an Impala, and then he had a green 9C1. Real nice dark green gray 9C1. I replaced a blue one. But he has, I think his name is Eric. He knows Uncle Tony's, I think, Uncle Tony Garage. I think he knows that guy. But he had a old Plymouth like that, but the wagon was it like Suburban or something? I think so. Like that era, like the Christine era, 57, 58, something like that. Like a pink pearl color, and he has some crazy engine in it now. I don't know what it is. Some like freaking Stroker Chrysler engine. I don't know. It's out there. Probably when you look for it, it shows up on the internet. It's a cool car. And then I think the other guy's called Fury Jim. He's in New Jersey, and he has a bunch of Plymouth Furies, like a lot of them. Like, and he fixes them up and everything. Oh yeah. You see how they make the General Lees on Crown Vic chassis now? Oh, you said that. Yeah, you said that already. Yep, I've seen that. Kiwi? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. I'm not really into cars anymore, honestly. I just want to clean up my crap and then move on. Maybe another day, another place. Maybe back to cars. Like I can't even paint anything. Paint falls off. I have everything destroyed. It's condo. I have no interest. My brake calipers grinding. You know, I'm not doing anything. We don't even know if this vehicle works. You know, maybe I'm a car enthusiast because I have 30-year-old crap. I don't know. Oh, he's on UCG. I don't even watch that anymore. I have a lot of things to do. I don't really have time to watch live videos too much anymore. I only do stuff about this time, and then I wind up screwing off in here for like a half an hour and wondering why things are crappy. Remember, I know those people actually have a nice live background for their live videos, and look at this freaking horror mess, you know? It makes me think sometimes. I'm kind of just branching out though, and I'm trying to do more stuff off-site in this crappy condo, because at least it improves your mental health. This place is pretty much a drag. I gotta take this thing apart. I don't even know who Dylan McCool is. eBay is crap with car parts. They want so much. I have like 101 car parts of this stuff listed, and no one's even really biting on it. Cheapest price, all that kind of stuff. What's funny though on eBay, people at their wrong place or right time, whatever they're spending. It's locked up. They're spending so much money on car parts, and then like years later, the same car part sells for like $30. But someone spent $300 on it just because nobody wants it anymore. That's weird. I got a bunch of gray interior parts I could probably huck on there. What else? Yeah, I've got a 96 steering column I gotta go sell out of this thing from the junkyard car. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I have like 8 of these wheels. I might just sell those. I don't really buy anything on eBay anymore. You see, eBay, I get screwed on eBay too many times with just people and their crappy selling tactics and everything. I just get tired of it. So I rarely buy anything on eBay anymore. And rarely does anything sell on eBay. And everything I have on eBay currently is junk. That came off of a car at the junkyard, or something else. Maybe it was on a used car. I don't know. When I was transporting cars, there were always stickers on cars, and or at the junkyard, I used to go there every day, and they used to just peel them right off. Bring a little plastic razor blade with you. I regret I should have like peeled off like almost every single car or sticker that was on cars, and I should have put them on a tow truck. But the company would have got mad, but I don't give a shit. It'd be funny just to have like all used stickers on the tow, or even inside like the boxes on the tow truck. I should have put the stickers there to leave my mark. But never did. I'll do it again if I was ever running a company vehicle. Fuck them. Make a mess. That's why I don't like dealing with customer cars for us. You can't do shit like that. You can only do it when it's in that middle of the road kind of ownership, like a used car. No one really owns it. They don't care about it. As long as the whole car is complete, they don't care about a sticker, and they don't care about, $3 and change in the console. So, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Leaded fuel, and not all airports have the leaded AV gas, and that's only for the piston engines, of course, and only certain eras of the piston engines. I think if you get a rebuild done, well, no, they're all rebuilt though. I don't know. I don't know why they would use leaded gas then. I don't know. There's a small airport down the road, and actually that's a pretty good job to work at small airports. I should go consider that. They got nice hangars and you fix airplanes and stuff like that. You make pretty good money doing it. And I guess that's kind of one of those things too. When it's done, it's done. Because what that? Should I scrap all that? I say I should scrap it. What else? Yeah, this I'm selling. The freaking wagon wing thing. This is on eBay. I like the cheapest price. And the cowl thing's on eBay. I think I got that. Oh, that was all 4x4 off used cars. Some other shit. 0 to 60 in like 10 minutes. 15 minutes. That was off a used car. The bike thing's off a used car. My other car is a bike, and I got the grass guzzler sticker somewhere. That's one of my favorites. My other car is a grass guzzler. I don't know. I had a whole Mako toolbox. The whole thing was covered in stickers. Then I sold that toolbox, and I bought Big Black over there. And I had to take all the stickers off. I know it was going to be a nightmare to take the stickers off, but they all came right off. Anyway, I think I'm out of here. I really don't have anything. I have only TBI stuff. And then by TBI stuff, I don't really have much. What do I have? Like a spare distributor, housing, and other shit. I don't have any spare TBI units. I don't have any spare intake manifolds. I don't have any spare valve covers, nothing. Heads. I have none of that kind of stuff. I actually need a harmonic balancer. It has grooved, but I just used the old crappy one. I like the Jet Black, by the way. Oh, this thing, yeah. This thing, I don't even know if it still works, man. The gas is like 2 years old. We'll probably see, though, in the next couple days to see if it works. I gotta give it a wash. And I'm just gonna do quick little runs on it to like Walmart, like next door, and stuff like that. And then go further and further and further with it. See if it does. Because I don't have my own tow truck yet. Or ever. And if I had my own tow truck, that would be the shit. Because then if my car breaks down, I could really care less. I just need a ride to my tow truck. Fetch the truck and pick up my car. Anyway, that's probably a business I'm going to look into for real. If you have your own tow truck, you can make $200 an hour on some jobs, which is just totally insane. Are you going to make $200 an hour doing anything else? I don't think so. Okay, maybe you won't make $200 an hour because your fuel and insurance and everything else. Maybe you'll make, okay, $100 an hour, depending how far you have to go. Or maybe $150 an hour or whatever. But still, it's pretty good. Not not a bad deal. Yeah, one day. And then you got to learn a little hydraulics, bleed the cylinders, stuff like that. A little diesel engine stuff. You got to learn kingpins. You need like a 3/4 inch or 1 inch impact for the wheels. You got to do your own wheels and stuff like that. Some heavy duty jacks. Learn how to change out an Allison transmission, like a 220 or I don't know what it is, 220, 230, 250 RDS, something like that. Uh, do you think all these will drive? I don't know. Oh, the will it drive? No, will it drive and will it runs all bullshit. They do that stuff for show. There's that guy in Australia though who picks up like the old equipment and he fixes it. Something in Australia. I don't know what his name is, and he has he probably does real stuff. Yeah, this wagon's a piece of junk though, for real. Thing's been around since 1993. It really is, it's a piece of junk. It freaking makes crazy sounds. It starts and stalls. Slow as hell. They broke everything in 4 months on it. I don't know how the antenna's broken. The window's broken. Starts and stalls like worse than ever. What else did it break? I don't know. The freaking power door lock thing screwed up. It makes crazy grinding sounds in the right front. Has like no brakes. Like the pedal goes to the floor, and like definitely doesn't have any rear brakes. I don't know what else. I think it leaks coolant, and the back window is kind of wonky because they open and close everything like an ADHD child. Like who moves in the car, and every time you use the car, you roll down the windows 18 times. Each one 18 times. You roll it down. You go around. You open and close each door, each four doors, and the back, like 16 times. And your total miles is like your trip is like 7 miles. So in 7 miles, you roll the windows up and down 18 times. You open the doors, close them 16 times, and that just like wears the shit out of everything on the car. I don't know. I don't know. Like the manufacturer didn't even think it was gonna get used that much. Yeah, they don't. They don't do it. In fact, crap. I don't know if I can pause this. I found a roadkill Hot Wheels car, which is kind of rare. It's some like Impala. It looks all rusted. It's a premium car, so it costs like 648 or something. I found it at Walmart before, which is pretty cool. Like all that shit's fake too. Whatever the driving car stuff. Driving car. What is the Okay, the dealer tags. This we need a dealer license. I had a dealer tag to use when I worked at an auction. We were just slapping on any car. Then you can get a transporter tag. A dealer tag is also, or dealer plate is very beneficial when a car has a junk title. Like people buy these cars, they run and drive, okay, but the title is branded as junk. That means you cannot sell it or even like use it on public roadways, but you can drive it to place that you're trying to sell it with a dealer plate. So if you have a junk title vehicle, you can ride that thing for years on a dealer plate. So that's kind of cool. And some of those junk title cars, they didn't even like look like bad. I don't know why they're even junk title, unless it was like some kind of towing thing, caught in an impound or something. Yeah, but that means he has a dealer's license then, or he has someone else with a dealer. Actually, believe it or not, New York State had some of the lax dealer laws because here you actually needed a like a warehouse or like some sort of lot that was to get a dealer's license, But in New York State or other states, maybe there was another one. You can get a driveway dealer license at your house. You put a small little sign by the curb, blah 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 blah, car sales, and then you can use your house address, fill up your driveway with cars, and be a driveway dealer, which is very very strange. So that was actually one thing good about New York State, and there's almost nothing good about New York State. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even care about that crap. Ice Scoop Garage and the other shit and the other ones is so big and then they get sponsored. I don't even care anymore, man. It's like these people they watch all that stuff and then they're fixated. Remember the old days of YouTube when people were just fixing your tractor, or some guy freaking welding rust holes in his car, or showing you how to like paint the door. You know that was the real YouTube. And then it got all commercialized. If it's commercialized, I don't even watch it anymore. I don't want to watch TV. That's the whole reason why I started watching YouTube anyway. Yeah, I'm not doing any sponsorships or nothing. There's a company that used to email me a lot, Mighty Products. They make like hauling and towing stuff, but then they wanted me to feature it in my videos. And I'm like, bro, I don't run a truck anymore. But they're willing to like send products for free. If I had a truck, I would do it. And I'd be like, okay, if the product was good. Now I see Mighty Products. I was looking the other day. They make skates for shipping containers. So you put them on all four corners of the shipping container, little like nylon plastic skates. They go in little lock pockets, and then you can drag them up and down a rollback tow truck easier. Yeah, the old YouTube was better, but it's gone now. I never liked YouTube Shorts at all, and that's like all I do now is YouTube Shorts. Yeah, he's getting old though. My friend Pete too. He just wanted out of Dallas, and I don't know. That's kind of sad what happened. That's shot. Well, he has had some bad. Remember the old videos though, and he had some bad times, and the freaking place is icing over, and the pipes are breaking, and just all this other crap. Then the clown people he was dealing with, and the clown customers. Yeah, it was the fun days though, when he had the Marachi music and all the things. Yeah. Anyway, well, my old days of YouTube, I do nothing anymore. I used to go to the junkyard. I used to show screwed up cars. He did. Probably he deleted them because they had that music on them and stuff like that, or they get strikes, or they took the monetization away because he cursed too much. That's probably what it is. I lost a couple of videos because of that. I'm going, look at this shit. They take it away. I'm not really that pissed off anymore though in my videos, so I figured that out why I was mad anyway. So one day I want my own tow truck, man. I could do tow truck videos myself. I would love doing that again. I would love doing that. Just day to day to day on the road and all the things you hook up. Oh yeah, Editor North, yeah, he's still around. He does all like Bible stuff all the time. He like talks about the Bible. And who was the other guy way back when? Remember Milo's Garage? Remember him? Oh, he was a nice guy. He showed you how to paint everything. The guy in California, and then he died, which is sad. He used to fix the scooters. And yeah, Shut Your Face Garage. He used to be doing stuff. He doesn't post too much anymore. What's that other crazy guy? Wild Eye Northern Boy. He's like losing his mind. Ranting about, I don't even know what the heck he's doing all the time. I don't know. Who else? Who else? I don't know. There was a couple. There used to be this is going real back. Remember Bethel Brothers Hot Rods? They were in like they were in like California. They used to go build Chevy trucks. They're these two like crazy brothers in like some house, and they were always constantly like getting kicked out and moving around. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know. Such old shit. Who's back? Oh my god, I see that and I almost cringe. That guy David's Farm, remember him? And then he got locked up for doing some like not so good stuff. He's back on YouTube. I think he did jail time and everything. D&D Speed Shop. I think I may have watched some of your videos. I don't think I even watch them anymore. I'm more into the genuine old YouTube and just the ranting about stuff. Or just talking about your general problems and trying to get by. Yeah. Oh, he is? Wow. Probably. A lot of people on YouTube have questionable history, I'll tell you that. And they're all like, yeah, everything's fine and this and that. No, no, no. Questionable history. And that's why they're on the YouTube. Because they probably can't find any other kind of stuff like that. Yeah. I kind of respect employers like that, though. You know, you're honest with them. Like, and they don't really, like, give you a check or a P test or anything like that. I do kind of respect employers like that, though. I've been to a couple places like that. Yeah, he's a P too. And he's back on YouTube, which is sad. He looks like he's wearing, like, half naked, half clothes and stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of respect companies and stuff that you actually tell them and you're honest, and I know I'm honest about what I can and cannot do, and they don't go through all this stupid crap, which I kind of like. Not giving me a freaking credit report, even though my credit's fine, and all this other crap. What else was I gonna say about that? Oh, there's some guy, which is strange. People do live videos. What about the people who do live videos, right? And they're not wearing a shirt. Like, they're not wearing a shirt. and they're sitting in the background, and you see their face, and they look like they're like naked, sitting in a hot tub. It's like really really creepy. And you see like these old guys talking cars about that. Like seriously, it's pretty strange. Was asking to pee in a bottle, told them to go fart in a jug, and walked out. Who is that? I didn't have any creepy American people stealing my videos, but I did have a lot of foreign people stealing my videos. There was one channel that used to copy this weird stuff that I used to do. Um, he he copied my. I actually had a video once checking like your brake pad thickness with a straw. I'm like, this is like really really easy, but you can like wedge like a straw between like the brake pad and the rotor, and then mark it, and you see how much comes out, and you kind of estimate like the backing plate. And some guy like some weird like foreign European people copied that video within like a week, and they like word for word showed it and never gave me any credit. And they definitely watched my video, which is strange because you get these channels that actually subscribe to channels, and they just kind of see what you're doing, and then they'll redo it like their own. If you don't know, years ago, see those Midwest gas cans? I modified the Midwest gas can. I took the spring out of the spout, and I was the first person on the internet, because I searched this, first person on the internet to ever show them how to take the spring out of one of those Midwest things. So there's this guy, this old guy, literally like word for word, blah 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 blah. He does the same thing. His video has like 17 million views on removing the spring out of the gas can. My video has about 30,000 views. So like what happened there? So anyway, since then, when I realized that if I have a cool proprietary idea, I will not put it on YouTube ever again, because someone's going to just take it, claim it as their own, and it's just bullshit. Not give you any credit either, which is crap. Literally, people, again, like I tell you, they'll watch how to open a door with a handle, stuff like that. Think about it, and they'll do their rendition of the video. And then there's like 5,000 how to open a door with a handle video. It's stupid. Yeah. No, the EPA cans aren't bad if you remove all the safety features on them, which you can. But yeah, I was the first person to show that crap. And then other people did. I was the first person too to have any type of tow truck videos, like a rollback wrecker or the wheel lift, how to set the car up on the wheel lift. I was the first person, and those videos got like 70,000 views, and other people that did it have like millions of views. But I don't care. My video was funny. Yeah, hopefully Orange Man wins. I don't know who would go with Cackle. I really don't. No, it's okay if you bring political stuff in here. I don't care. Our country's falling apart. You see in one of my YouTube shorts that I put up, if you didn't see that one, I just was back from Walmart. There was a little Kia, and yeah, was it a Kia? Yeah, it's a Kia Soul, and it has the air conditioner and the small little inverter generator on a trailer thing because it's another person living in their car. I don't know about your area, but here you see so many people living in cars. If I see a car in a parking lot and they're hanging out in a parking lot, I have no problem with it. Other people, they do have problems with it, and they want to rat them all out and everything. Those people are pieces of shit because so many people lost everything, and they have to live in a car. And I don't look down on it at all. That's just me personally. As long as I don't make a trash mess, I don't care. Because around here they keep kicking out the car dwelling people and they just get moved around, moved around, moved around, moved around. Or they're towing their cars and they're living out of it. You know, that's just shitty. If I was like a tow truck driver and sent out to go like mark and tow away cars with people living in it, I wouldn't do it. That's just the economy in a wreck. You know, people can't even afford to buy a piece of land or even buy a house anymore. It's ridiculous. You're never gonna be able to, even my age, like one of my they're in late 30s, what is it, like a 30-year mortgage or something? You would get on a house. I'll be dead by then, by the time that's even paid off. And then what's going to happen? The bank owns it again, and it's going to do it again and again and again and again and again. I was thinking about living in a camper in my own land. That's actually a good idea. I would probably get a travel trailer, put it on land, and then have like a little garage, and then from there save money and build something. Or I'm really thinking about a shipping container house. You know, think of this garage, right? This is like 20. Okay, so you get two shipping containers. They're going to be side by side. They're going to be as wide as this garage, but it's going to be double long. That's big enough to put your freaking little kitchen, a bed, a little living area, and like a little office and a bathroom. It's big enough. And they're 9'6" tall. I think this is 10 feet tall. So, a little shorter. It's fine. Yeah. Well, there's very, very interesting videos I watch now, what to do with your land. And a lot of people say you can start like a flea market or something like that and have like people rent out a spot on your land. You can go have people park their cars on your land. See, if I had acres like that and there's near a place, I'd probably rope off a little area and start like a rental business if it's zoned for it and just have people park their trailers and vans and whatever on there. And then you could charge them, even like 25 bucks a month. Make some monies. Yeah. If I ever build a house, like I tell you, I'm not building a traditional house. I'm literally building a freaking shipping container house. It's gonna look shitty, and then like just put up a block or something to make like a little shop. It'll be fine. If you have a shop to store like 8 vehicles, that's pretty big enough. And I would want like a spot on the side of the shop where I can park something long, like a rollback tow truck, so it can have its own little garage on the side. One day, I got no money still. Maybe I should start pressure washing. Yeah, what's the old saying too? People's decisions within the last like 4 or 5 years, whatever you did then is going to affect you for the rest of your life. It's like if you didn't get in on a cheap price then, you're going to be screwed for the future. There's kind of truth in that. Yeah. I was living in the car, man. Watch my YouTube short. It's 2 seconds long. I didn't want to make it any longer in case they came out or they're living in the car. Freaking AC unit and a generator on the back of the car. And I know it's selling a tow truck though. You can if you get a tank. Actually, those big cube tanks? It's a plastic tank and it has like the little wire grid on it. They have one at my storage place. It looks funky though. and they want it gone. I'm tempted on grabbing it. I think they weigh about maybe like 150 pounds. I gotta clear out Whitey and put ramps on it, and I'm just gonna take it. If it even holds water, I don't know. If the tank's no good, I'm just going to take the plastic out and scrap it. And just scrap the steel. You know, it's like a pallet looking thing, but it's a tank. Next time I'm over there, I'm gonna make a video of it. I was gonna do it today, but I forgot and it got dark out. So, tempted to that. You could use that as a water supply tank. And I think probably gravity feed, maybe. You may need a pump. And you can just hook it into your thing. Or you can buy one of those fire hydrant adapters. They do it here all the time. It's probably illegal, but who cares? Then they hook into the small fire hydrant connection on the side. And then they hook their garden hose to it. Tempted. Anyway, I'm out of here. Nice talk. What is it? Friday or Saturday morning? September. Yeah, you can do that. Guy had... Was it an Olds engine or something else? I don't know. So this guy that came by, bought a creeper and some other stuff, has his own homemade generator off some sort of V8 engine. I totally forget what it was. And yeah, I don't know how many watts it was, but it was enough to run his own place. It's a homemade like V8 something generator. Oh yeah, Labor Day. What's Labor Day even about again? People who work? I don't know. I was gonna work, but then everyone wants you to do 12-hour shifts and other bullshit. One company was all about that DEI stuff, you know, DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, whatever the hell that shit is. They're all about that too. Oh, have a nice day. And more bad hours. More bad hours. There was a guy, he has like these vintage videos. He was doing a live stream about a minute ago when I started mine. I don't know, Gil something, and he shows these old videos out in California from back in the day. He was talking about jobs because he's been laid off for like 3 months, and how these companies now they rate you on everything, and you have a rating score. And a lot of companies are like this now. Even if you work hourly, it's a rating score, and you get rated by, you know, your customer appreciation and all this other bullshit. Yeah. Laborers who built America, and now who's wrecking America? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, all these new companies now, these new policies, they want to rate you now on like your performance. So you're getting constantly graded. Like, why don't I just do my job? You know, I don't need a survey. I don't need to have someone take a survey of me. I don't need this bullshit. But that's your future rating for you to get a raise or change your hours and all this other stuff. That's how it works. So I saw that and I said, man, this is bullshit. So this guy, right? One guy has like a 97.7 average, okay? And the other guy has 97.6. So now you're going to be working night shift because you have a 97.6 and Bozo above you has a 97.7. Isn't that crazy? And then you can't change your hours. So you'll be working from like freaking like whatever, like 10 p.m. till I don't know, like freaking like 8 in the morning. Some like shit time. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. That's crazy. BlackRock owns everything. Yeah, I don't even take surveys anymore. You know when I only take a survey? I do a Walmart survey because apparently if you whoa, that's dangerous. Apparently when you do a Walmart survey, you're able to get into like a gift card drawing. So I do those. In fact, I have a stack of receipts I have to go do before they expire. I've been slacking for my Hot Wheels purchasing, which is totally wasteful. Should do a Hot Wheels thing. All the Hot Wheels that I find. Do a quick review. Yeah. Avoid the BS. Yeah, work for myself. I really want a freaking truck, man. I told you. I want a Hino, or maybe even an old International. Has to be a DT 466 though. I don't want that 7.3 crap. You know, like the really old ones, like a 2001. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Here, same way. The only way you're gonna get a job is work freaking crazy hours too, but in the hot heat too. In the hot heat, hot humidity, getting pissed on by the rain. I don't know. It's weird. Another thing is another thing here is the more you go out on the road, the odds of you getting hit is like super high because it's just so dangerous. You know, if you run 2 hours around here, you're gonna almost get hit about 16 times. If you only run for 5 minutes, maybe your odds are you won't get hit. Yeah, I got some skills. What it is just basically figuring shit out how it is anyway. And another thing is too, if you're in an industry, all you basically have to do is ask other people who are doing it, and a lot of people are very, very nice and helpful, and they'll show you. I learned that on the road. I learned so much shit on the road from like welders and construction people or whatever, just by stopping at the gas pump, and I'm pumping diesel into the truck, and I'm asking them all these questions, and they're talking at the same time. I learned so much. Or like old timers driving trucks and RVs and other stuff. Yeah. Oh, I almost collapsed a couple times here. That's no fun, man. I know that feeling. You get lightheaded, dizzy, then you get slower and slower and slower and slower, and you don't know what the hell you're doing. Happened to me many times. Underwater welding is weird, and it seems that that's not required much, but they do it. Ever see underwater welding, and they actually have like a little box that the guy stays in, and then they drain it, and he's like in a little pressurized box, and he's like welding a little like underground pipeline or something because he has to stay dry. That's kind of strange. But underwater welding is it's scuba gear that when you have to go weld under a ship or something, or like a pier. Yeah, best is to self business. Well, if you're into hauling stuff, man, like hotshot, hauling cars. I was discussing this with a guy yesterday. He had his own car hauling business. Even with a dually pickup truck and a trailer, you can become a car hauler and get hooked up with dealers and yeah, make a couple thousand. Welding gas lines, why not? Propane live. I got a welder. I never even used it. I have no idea if it even works, and I need gas for it. You see it over there? And I got a hard hat from Comcast found in a van. Perks of moving Comcast vans. It's my trophy. You got to get paid something for when you're moving their vans. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you got to be in a happening area too. This area is actually booming and happening if you have a transport business. But I hate the heat. When this place is gonna flood, you're just waiting for the next big flood, and all your inventory, your truck, everything is gonna go underwater. Uh, yeah. Well, the problem is with that. Yeah, with like if you have your business tied to your land or your house, that's kind of weird because then they can take it all. I think when you go bankrupt. Maybe there's a way if you have land to go like zone a whole side of it to be like a different place. So if like your business falls and you get sued or something, they can only come after that point. Like have like a little area of your land, like part of the business, and I don't know if that's even that possible. There's a lot of I watch so much of that crap, how to start a business and how to, you know, set everything up. There's a lot of do's and do nots. But I'm glad those videos are out there. So figure out. Yeah, that's what the bro had with his transport company, LLC. Yeah, that's weld stuff. A lot of people don't want to do the fitment and welding. and then I could send the car to Mexico for the final paint and body work. Yeah, if you work part time, a lot of people cover the benefits and stuff like that too. Home Depot, I think's like that. You work part time at Home Depot, and they give you health benefits, in some Home Depots anyway. So at least you have that to fall back on. I always laugh. People ask me what I do, and I'm like, man, it's mostly just like internet crap that I have money for. And they ask me if I have kids and I own a house and all this other stuff, and I go, no, 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 no. And they basically just tell me, then go do it then, because if you have less overhead and less responsibility, just go out there and start a business, like get a truck, do whatever. Yeah. Oh, you can, yeah. But you just need volume, man. I think the best thing now is you like brake jobs and stuff like that is to become a mobile guy. Just equip a junky van with a bunch of tools and drive to the person's house and then do that, and you could probably be more successful than having to bring the car to you. And it wouldn't take much of a toolbox either. You can cram a toolbox that size. Those are small. In the back of a van, and you basically have everything that you need. Or if you don't have what you need, you just tell them I gotta go home. Get the stuff. Or there you go. You get yourself a tow truck, and then now you have a towing business as well. Yeah. So now you're doing mobile repair business, and you have a tow truck. Yeah, I don't like modern cars anymore either. All this stuff on them. I'm not doing anything on those. And I got the wear sensors and other stuff. Yeah, if you're not doing anything with new cars, then why do anything better off just starting a tow truck business then, and just hauling the shit up on a truck and dumping it off at some shop and let them figure it out. Charge the customer and bail. Oh, and the auto lock cars, those are the best. Driving gear, lock, put car in park, lock. What about the cars that honk horns? You lock the doors, honk, open the door, honk, lock the door, honk. Auto lock, auto locks. Just like this car had auto lock. Whoops, I just vomited in my mouth. And the GMT 800 has auto lock, right? And you go at speed to lock the doors, and then when you come to a stop and put the thing in park, it unlocks again. That's been around for a while. This car was very annoying. Every time you put the car in gear, it would lock. And you would put it in park, I think it would unlock. But I disabled it, and I forget how to re-enable it. I have no idea. It's some like weird sequence you hit while you were shorting wires in the trunk. Anyway, I think I'm out of here. All you people can go talk to someone else. Have fun. Happy Labor Day. I'm taking a shower, and I have something else interesting going on. Never. Yeah, I really want a tow truck though. Anyone out there finds a cheap tow truck, let me know. I really want to start my own company, but I might have to start a pressure washer company first. Oh yeah, yep. Didn't have the lockout. I used to do that with so many used cars and shop cars that didn't have brakes, and the only way to stop the thing, you'd throw it in freaking reverse or park, and you would just hope eventually it catches. So you just let that parking pole go, and it's going ding 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 ding, but eventually catches, and that's how you have to get the car going. We had this one car once that had no brakes. It was a parts car in our shop, and to stop it, it just went really, really slow, and then every couple of inches you threw it in reverse, and then it was chirp, and then you threw it again, chirp. When it went too fast, chirp. It was funny as hell. We got the thing in and out of the shop like that. Crazy, crazy Jeremy was driving in. I remember. He was a madman. All right. See you all. Have a good one. Stay safe. Stay happy, and try to make some money and keep things together during these crazy times in America. Before we're all living in cars with air conditioners coming out of the window, and generators running. How's that for being green, right? Or country. I always set the parking brake as well because I just do not trust the parking pole. And who is that? Corvair Wild had a very good point. One day you're going to forget to put the car in. You're going to forget that the car is in like not in park, but you set the emergency brake and it's going to save your ass. And it actually has saved my ass in the past when I was super tired. I freaking left the thing in gear, and it was being held by the parking brake. So it's just a total habit of mine. Every time I come to a stop, I set that thing. What's stupid though, when I'm at the scrap iron yard on the scale, I throw it in park, and like I'm usually tired in the morning, and I don't set the parking brake, and then I forget. And as I'm opening the door and closing the door, I just whack it down with my hand when I go out to the scale, because I don't like leaving the truck idling. I don't trust that shit. And the engine's running. I do not trust it in park unless the parking brake's on. Some people, they get out, they leave their car in park. They're like, they're dancing around it. I don't do that shit. The best thing is really to turn the thing off. Yeah, no, it can. It can. I'm very, very. I used to do that shit when I was younger. I leave the thing running all the time, filling up with gas. Now I used to not do it anymore. Don't do it. Never really had to jump out of park on a GM or anything, but still, I just don't do it. There was a guy, I don't know, about a month ago at the scrap iron yard. He had the thing running. He's unloading his truck with a trailer. He has this trailer, I think, disconnected, and the thing was in reverse still. He gets out, the truck's still in reverse, and it's crashing into this trailer in the background, and he's trying to chase the truck. It was funny. I actually did that though once in a All right, I left the car in reverse. How many times? I'm gonna tell you a quick story about this shit because I've done it when I'm super tired. I identified why and when it happened, and why it when it happened. So I'm gonna say I don't know. Well, years ago, white truck. My driveway, my old house was like a hill like this. Every time you came out, it was a hill. All right. So I used to back in the driveway. It was easier because it used to freeze sometimes too in the wintertime. So it's easier in forward than reverse to get the truck out. You just goose it. You're going like this up the hill. To get it out, it was horrible. So I was backing in. It was super late. I was tired. It was in reverse. I don't know why I got out of the truck for, but I got out of the truck. Truck's still in reverse. Luckily, there's a pile of rocks, or was it wood chips? It could have been wood chips, rocks, right behind it. Truck goes poof into the pile of wood chips and rocks. So it doesn't go through the fence. And then I'm like, holy crap, glad that was there. And then the tires are digging into the rocks. I go, oh my god. I get in the truck. I think I just turned off the ignition and then put it in park, and I'm like, oh shit. So then, I think like second time, I'm super tired at the car dealer. Super tired at the car dealer. I'm putting a little Rav4 or something on the lift. One of the lift arms is like off, so I back up with the car. I get out to go move the lift arm. The car is still in reverse because it had a gated shifter, and I just like wasn't paying attention. So I was like, doot, 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 doot. I didn't look down. Like I'm thinking it was in the last parking position. It's in reverse. So I step out of the car. The door is open on the car, and I freaking wedge the door back on the pillar of the lift. Boss wasn't happy. He told me to get out of there. I thought I was fired. All the other shit. I was like, peace out, bros. In the shop. Sure enough, I wasn't fired. They were just mad about it. They said, you know how much damage you caused? I go, yep. And I'm glad I didn't get ran over. Okay, so that was like a second time. The third time, Peterbilt tow truck. Okay, Peterbilt tow truck. Watch the old videos when I drove the Peterbilt tow truck. Maybe some people didn't realize that. I'm in Sarasota, Florida at this repo place. There's nowhere to park at the office, so you park the truck in the grass. All right. Middle of the morning, I'm tired as all shit. Probably got like 4 hours of sleep. It was probably like Monday. I get out of the truck. Okay. I get my paperwork. Truck's still running. All right. I get all my paperwork. I get back in the truck. I look down at the shifter. It's in drive. It's in drive. So I'm like, holy shit. What power of the universe kept that truck sitting in the grass? There's a busy highway right over here. Busy highway. Truck's over here in the grass. So what power of the universe kept that truck from not rolling or not accelerating in that grass in neutral, in drive, when I'm inside the office doing paperwork? That would have been like on the freaking news. Like out of control tow truck plows through the intersection, takes out like 6 lanes of traffic. And I'm just like, and then I was mad about it, that mistake, but I said, why did it even happen? And then I'm thinking of the two other times that it happened. I'm going, lack of sleep and like just too much pressure on you. Like, going like a maniac, going. Like run, 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 run. And all that kind of mess with your brain. And that prevented, just the easiest stuff you start screwing up. I used to laugh at the car shop when like you did like stupid shit, like left off the oil cap, or one time I left out the freaking drain plug on a 4Runner. I fill it up with oil. I start the thing. I look down. I see the drain plug. I go, I didn't put the drain plug in. And then the engine didn't knock or anything because I guess it still had oil in it when I filled it up and I started it that time. There was still enough oil, so like it didn't really run low on oil or anything. And then I just thought about all those times I messed up. And like the more you do something repetitively, that's when you're going to start screwing up because you turn into a robot. If you're doing like a job like the first time, you're going to be more careful about it. But if you do stuff repetitively and then you get tired and sleepy, that's when you're going to start messing up. And that's all the times when I like did stupid stuff and near like caused damage. That would have been good though, man. The freaking rollaway tow truck. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I started doing that now, man. You turn the shit off. That's the most simple. That's the most safest thing to do. Get out of your vehicle, you turn it off, and take the key with you too. Don't leave the keys in it. Yeah, I moved on my one day of working experience this year, which was the other day when it wasn't even paid for. It was just like ride around, learn their freaking shit. Um, uh, I was moving forklifts on the tow truck, and I kind of figured out like with one forklift how to move it and everything, and how to load it on the truck, which is pretty cool. Like a small forklift. It's a good business. You move forklifts with a tow truck. Yeah, don't leave anything running in gear, anything like that. Anything people can jump into and steal your vehicle. Keep it locked up. Like when I go to a scrap iron yard, you probably one way you save gas is turn it off. Don't let it idle. You let your vehicle idle and you just waste gallons and gallons and gallons of fuel. I know that too much. When I'm like loading up, I'm like digging through dumpsters and shit like that. Sometimes my truck's idling the whole way just to keep the AC on because it's so freaking hot out. I'm like, damn, let's burn some gas. But it's all right. Yeah, I don't go through drive-throughs because the line is super long, and you actually will get your stuff faster inside the building. And you could use their bathroom, and you can pee there and wash your hands, use their water, whatever. And you can also see all the weirdos inside of the place, which is fun. Yeah, I always go inside. I don't like drive-throughs. It's just a waste of time. Drive-throughs too, you're sucking out everyone's exhaust fumes. Or you got some asshole in front of you with the freaking music going. You don't want to hear that crap. That's a drive-through. Yeah, maybe. They say with the diesel engines, you should let them run for a minute or something before you shut them down. I don't know. My old diesel in the DT466 has 3126 cat. In the old tow trucks, those things that ran 8 hours a day. No, it only was turned off when I went to the rest stop on the side of the highway. They didn't really seem to mind though, and they were running all the time. They ran cool too, those old diesels. It was kind of strange. The temperature never went up or nothing. A little bit on the highway would go up. I don't even do Taco Bell, man. That stuff's nasty. That's Taco Bell's the same company as Pizza Hut and something else. I forget. It's some weird food company that owns that stuff. I try to go to those places that no, I don't make air starters still. Those are cool. Those are crazy. Don't turbine engines are air start though. You know that? And the airplanes, they use the air bleed on the plane to go start the turbines. And then if they can't do it on the ground, they get those little air boxes, little air compressors on the airport. They hook them up. They hook the lines into the engine, and it's able to spin the turbine. So if they do have air starters on turbines, but not on diesels. What was the other weird thing? You know the inertia starters that you crank, and you keep cranking it, cranking it, cranking it. Then you let the lever go. Boom! It starts up. That's the most weirdest shit on the very, very old engines. I didn't even know that crap existed. Yeah, now we get electric starters now. Woohoo. There was some clown, speaking of bullshit, with these new cars, these EVs. I don't know what it was, some little Toyota or something, EV. And this thing is making this crazy sounds like a clown car because the EV and it's quiet. And I'm hearing all these fucked up noises outside, like because it's so quiet and it has that speaker or something. Like, who didn't design that crap, man? The car makes more noise than my freaking 30-year-old Chevy, with all the creaking, popping, and the speakers on it. And those weird EVs, like they don't even have no starter motor either. So people they take away and it's just so quiet, like a golf cart. I don't even like it. I like starter motor sounds. That was like one of the coolest part of the engine. Yeah, steam engines. Yeah, what you gotta do, heat it up for 16 hours, and open a valve. If I had my own property, like you have your own property, so you say, I think it was you. I would probably have a steam turbine on the property. Like a boiler. I'd want a steam boiler, and somehow build a turbine, and then have it hooked to a generator. Wouldn't that be badass? And then you have, just burning wood or whatever, burning old scrap wood. You have your freaking little boiler, steam turbine, and then hooked to a generator, and then you can basically live off grid. So wouldn't that be badass? You have a freaking power outage. There's no fuel. You have trees all around your property, and you have a wood pile, and you have water from like a stream or something or a tank. There you go, self-sufficient right there. You could probably get a decent steam generator too that makes like 20,000 kilowatts or something. It'd be enough to run your house. I think I might have seen that, a mini steam engine to start something. What about those pony motors that used to be on like old dozers and stuff like that? It was a little gas engine you had to start, and then that had to warm up, and then you hit a lever and it started a big diesel engine. That's some weird stuff. So you had two things to deal with. And then it would like bog down so much trying to start the big engine. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, yeah. Jonathan W used to comment on my videos when I was running a tow truck, and he would say everything I was doing wrong with the tow truck, and then I used to argue back. I was like, dude, the freaking place is cheap. They don't want to give me this. They don't want to give me that. Like, what the hell? Leave me alone. It was funny. He's cool though. He has his own little good business going on. Yeah, now he's going steam crazy, and he builds stuff too. He built his own like tow truck and everything else. He has one of those intro videos though. I hate those crap in the videos. People have the intros with the music. That kind of drives me crazy and a pet peeve. That's just me personally. Mid-roll ads, people pushing products like, hey, buy my wiper tank for $9.95. In the beginning, things pissed me off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so they don't have the freaking yeah. I get sucked fumes in these old beaters all the time, and my cabin also fills up with cigarette or weed smell because so many people are driving while smoking cigarettes out the windows or smoking pot, and then I have a whole cab filling up with smoke, and I have to literally turn off my air conditioner. The trick is with that though, if any car, diesel, whatever, anything, that's ditching what's just making bad smells, you kind of have to just hope that you can pull up further than them and move your vent and like your cowl vent just like above them a slightest bit, and then the smell stops. Or like every stoplight, just kind of like scope out who's stinky and try not to have to sit by them for a minute. Yeah, that's like I didn't know about the new cars. Don't have the vents anymore. They probably do. It's suffocation shit. Suffocating your own farts. All right. What else? I think I'm out of here. Yeah, yeah. The old Chevys did have that. What about the old trucks and stuff like that that had the fender vents? Remember that shit? You were able to open them up from the inside. Like step vans have that. Still, I think today. Yeah, fresh air vents aren't bad. Fresh air vents are the best though on like a dry, cool day though. Here where it's all lingering humidity and hot heat, it just meh, close them things up. Yeah, it's not bad. It's something. Some airflow. And you have the vent windows on the old windows you can crank back too. The wing windows and let everything in. Took all that away too. Yeah. Well, they never made those cars. They didn't expect those cars to last freaking like 70 years. Well, close to it now. 65, 70, soon. Surprised they did last that long. They're like Mustangs. Every Mustang's rotted out. Alright, this thing still works. Hopefully this car still works. We gotta figure it out. And that's gonna be fun. We gotta wash the engine bay down, and yeah, it's okay. I got nothing else to do anyway. It's fun to talk. Sometimes I have no one else to talk to. That was kind of fun when I go out now one day, and I go out now and then, and I find random people doing the same thing I'm doing. A lot of people don't want to talk, but some people do want to talk. And you learn a lot of things with strangers. There's a lot of nice people in this world. Sometimes everybody thinks everyone's horrible, but it's not the case. The world is kind of going horrible, but still, there's still some good people around. Alright, have a good one. Stay safe, and good luck with all your dreams and aspirations and what you want to do. Yeah, one day it'll work out. One day I'm going to get a tow truck. One day. With my name on it. One day. Off.